let's get started. First, we have 2 bowls to separate the beef and to separate our turkey. Remember, when selecting your beef is to make sure that you choose beef that has a higher percentage of fat. And this particular beef here has 20% fat and 80% lean. So this is what you want to go for, because also this helps to make juicy burgers. So now we're gonna open up our turkey. And this here is butterball turkey here. Okay, that we touched the beef and we touched the turkey. It's not like we're preparing a dish that is totally opposite, such as something that is vegan. Okay, so it's absolutely okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is kind of just press in the meat, just pressing in firmly. And the same here for the turkey. And then just try to, if you do have turkey or beef that is still frozen in some areas, just try to mix it in with the portion that is not frozen. Okay, so now we have the meat and we have it all pressed firmly so that our seasoning can absorb through the meat evenly. Now we're going to add our seasoning here. This is one of my favorites, something I shared with you in another video. This is by Morton. It is Nature Seasons. This is a really good blend here. So no need to pull out, your different seasonings when you can just purchase this one blend that adds so much flavor to your meat. And so we'll just add just a nice little amount. And again, this is your preference, the amount that you may add to your beef or to your turkey. Okay. I know you're probably saying, okay, where's the hidden ingredient? I wanted you to stay with me a little bit longer. Yes. Okay, so now we're going to add here some breadcrumbs. And with the breadcrumbs, it helps to keep the meat together, to hold it, mold it more so. Some people will add like an egg to their meat, just as if like you were making something like a meatloaf. That totally is your preference, but with the burgers today, we're just adding the breadcrumbs here. Okay, all right. And so now what we'll do is we'll kind of mix that in some. And just press firmly there. Get the breadcrumbs in really good there. You don't want too much of the breadcrumbs, because it's not something that you want to taste per se in this particular menu item. We just want it for the purpose of firming our burgers, making them firm. Right, so we have that mixing in there. And so now we will add here our Worcestershire sauce here. And with this one here, this particular ingredient, again, this is a preference of how much. Okay. And so we'll stir around here. Just stir really good. And it smells so good already just with the seasoning blend. There you can smell our sauce, there as well. Okay, now it is time to add our hidden ingredient. And that hidden ingredient is mayonnaise. Yes, I said it. Do not hit the end button. You have been with us this far. Please continue to stay with us. Yes, adding mayo to your burgers just makes the burgers like really juicy, even the next day juicy. Okay, so let's add, this is, let's see here, 2 ounces of mayonnaise. So I'll just take half for each and just add that to the meat and just stir around. Just stir around. And I know it doesn't look tasty, but the finished product, the outcome, it is very tasty. And I promise you, you will get invited back to your next 4th of July celebration. And so now let's stir here. And I know it seems like a lot of work, but that's one thing about gatherings. And anytime there's more than one person, then there's a chance that, you know, there's a menu item that's not the favorite of each person. So you want to make sure that, you know, the main dish is something that everyone could enjoy. And so that's the reason why we're having a choice of turkey burgers or the beef burgers. I think now that I have it all mixed together, I'm going to add a little bit more of the Nature's Seasons. And again, this is your preference, okay, as relates to how much of the seasoning blend. And if you don't, you know, purchase the Nature's Seasons, you can always, again, just measure out salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Okay. And let's give another stir here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, and this is our last ingredient, we're going to add olive oil. And the olive oil also coupled with the mayonnaise also facilitates in making your burgers really juicy. And so we'll stir that around, and it makes it easier to stir once you add the olive oil. And the olive oil also, as you can see, has already changed the consistency of the meat. And that is what olive oil does. Okay, so that's mixed well. And you probably want to add a little bit more olive oil to the turkey meat, just because, again, we know that turkey doesn't have the fat that the beef contains. Okay, all right, so we have that mixed well here. And so now what we're going to do, we're going to prepare to form the burgers, and then we're going to transfer the burger patties to a hot skillet. Okay, we're back, and we're taking out our last beef burger patty here. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start, okay, with our buns. And there's nothing like a good juicy burger with a buttered bun, okay? So we're gonna turn the buns over here. And these are the artesian Hawaiian buns, and we purchased those from Walmart. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some butter here. We're just gonna spread some butter there. It really makes really good burgers when you have a toasted buttered bun. Okay. I hope that you are enjoying this segment of our 4th of July celebration. And so please check out our other videos of other menu items that we have prepared for today's celebration. And if you like, you can always add a little butter to the top and to the bottom of the bun as well. I like a lot of butter on my bun. Okay. And just spread that around. Okay, I'm gonna flip it over there. Okay, looks good. Okay, and we'll transfer it over. And we'll do the same here. And we'll do 2 more the same way. Just add some butter here. And if there's someone that, you know, doesn't prefer to have buttered buns, then you don't have to. We'll just turn it over. So we're ready. There may be someone that wants just a plain burger. And when you have those individuals who just want their burger plain, you can say that you have good, famous, juicy burgers. You don't need anything else on your burger. So we're going to start here. We'll start with one of the beef burgers there from the bottom. And we'll start with a turkey burger as well. And then you'll just place the bun on top. And then here, we'll turn this off. Make sure we turn this off here. Now this is where the fun comes in here for me. This is where the fun comes in. Okay, it's time now to dress your burgers. Okay, so you have your plain burgers. Now you have your burgers that what I call fully loaded. Okay, so we're gonna start here with adding some mayo, some mayonnaise to the bottom of the bun. And just look at that. The butter there. That looks so good there. Okay, and then now we'll add some lettuce. Add some lettuce there. And this is my favorite here, green tomatoes. Yes, really makes really good burgers. And I'm going to start with a turkey burger here. And so we'll add our turkey there. And now we'll add our cheese. I will make sure that the cheese is somewhat warm. And so you can kind of just make sure that it's sitting out maybe near the hot plate or the stove there. And you just top it with some cheese. If you want to place it in the microwave, you can. Place it in the microwave to, you know, let it melt a little bit more there. And then now you will add some onions to your burger. You just add the onions there. Okay, looks good. And now our Hawaiian barbecue sauce. We'll add. And just on the top of the onions. And you're kind of hiding the onions there. No one will know they're there until they bite down in the burger and then they'll be glad that they had onions on the burger. Because sometimes when people see onions, they're like, oh, take the onions off. But they just don't know that onions really make a really good burger. And so we'll just go ahead and top. And you may lose some lettuce pieces, and that's okay. And we'll just go ahead and top it and flip it over. And so that you can get a good look there of your turkey burger. Doesn't it look delicious there? You can use a toothpick to hold it together there, okay? So now it's time for our beef burger. And basically the same. We'll do it like slightly different here. And so let's start with our mayo here on the bottom. Or you can add it to the top, whatever your preference is. So we have that, and we'll add some lettuce, some more lettuce there to our burger. And we'll add another piece of tomato there. And then we'll add our beef there. Okay. And maybe if you want to skip the onions, you can. And then you'll just take a pickle slice and add the pickle slice there as well. Maybe no cheese, but just a combination of different burgers that people will be able to choose from. And then it can be open face if you like. Just depends on your preference of your presentation for your burgers. And it looks delicious, looks good. And we're gonna clean it all up, and then we're gonna come back with a final touch of our 4th of July celebration. Again, thank you for watching, and remember to share, to like, and subscribe. Thank you for joining Hidden Ingredients by Tina.